Hello, actor mommies. Maybe? I don't know. You gotta figure out how to sit. What's up and welcome back to the Actor Mommy YouTube channel. My name is Courtney Locke. On today's Let's Talk, I wanted to talk about baby's first dentist appointment. And maybe this post is also a little bit about asking more questions. My son, Dahi, spelled D-A-I-T-H-I with a fada over it. It's a traditional Irish name. Look, I know nobody's going to be able to pronounce it. You'll figure it out. He was scheduled, he's 18 months old, and I scheduled him his first dentist appointment. I was really just excited about this first experience. I think we get really excited about all of the first. Either they sent this information to me and I just skimmed over it, because who doesn't skim over paperwork sometimes? I know how a dentist appointment is going to work. I've gone to dentist appointments many times over, my many years. Dentist appointment is pretty straightforward. You get there, you sit in a chair, you get your teeth cleaned, you do x-rays, la 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 la. This experience was very different for me. I wish that I had known some of this information beforehand, so now I just know to make sure that I ask as many questions as possible. We get to the dentist office. Per COVID regulations, I call when we get there. They let us into the waiting room. We're the only people in the waiting room, and the dental hygienist comes out and lets me know how the appointment is about to go. She's asking me a bunch of questions on whether or not we brush his teeth and floss his teeth. Apparently, I'm legit supposed to be brushing and flossing his teeth, which he has started, mimicking us, so we do that. He will even try and floss his teeth himself, which is really freaking adorable. And I did utter the words, should I full on be brushing his teeth, after she told me to brush his teeth. But I don't know, I guess I assume I'm supposed to be doing some baby version of it, but he's not really a baby anymore. He's a tiny little person walking around doing tiny little person things. And then she let me know that I'm gonna take him back. We'll bring him out to you when we're done. Oh, so you're taking him back there without me? Because I had real anxiety about this, and I've left Dahi with a couple of friends, and I've had anxiety about leaving him with friends who obviously I trust, or I wouldn't have left my child with them, but also still it's nerve-wracking. And in this situation, I'm literally right outside, but it never occurred to me to ask, how is this dentist appointment gonna go? Am I gonna be with him the entire time? And having just talked to my best friend, who our sons are a month apart, she had a completely different experience at the dentist office. She took him back, he started to freak out. She let me know that if they could not get him to calm down, that they'd come out and get me. Apparently they got him to calm down, and I had to wait outside until they brought him out to me. And I was really bummed because I wanted to see him get his teeth cleaned for the first time, which is really funny and something that I never thought that I was gonna want. But I guess, as a new mom, you want to be there for all the first. But now I know that I need to ask more questions all the time, because apparently him being taken back without me is just how this particular dentist office runs, COVID or not. Ask questions, ask all the questions, ask ridiculous questions, ask the questions that they've already answered, just, so that everything completely, and it is written out for you in Crayola, whatever you need to do. Because yeah, that took me aback. Thanks so much for joining me on Let's Talk. Make sure to subscribe to Actor Mommy, like this video, share it. Check us out on actormommy.com, as well as the Actor Mommy podcast. New episodes every Friday on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Anchor FM, and wherever else you get your podcast.
Did you make it to baby before your big break? Me too. And I thought my career was over. Turns out I wasn't alone. Tune in every week for interviews with industry moms and how they do what they do. With me, Courtney Locke, on the Actor Mommy podcast. Available on Spotify and Anchor FM.